A republic is a state in which power rests with the people or their elected representatives. India is a democratic republican nation ruled by the laws of the Constitution. It was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India on 26 November 1949 and became effective on 26 January 1950. The Indian Constitution replaced the Government of India Act 1935 as the country's fundamental governing document, and the Dominion of India became the Republic of India. We asked people what their understanding of the word republic was, and this is what they had to say.
What is your understanding about the term republic?
I feel like republic means everyone should get their own rights for freedom, speech, expression, and that's why the constitution was also drafted.
I really don't know.
ಅದು ಹೇಳೋದೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Republic is very much attached to the democratic set of government, and republic means a head of the state, that is the government, being elected by the people. That is the republic.
Republic, when I hear the word republic, I remember the day of the constitution, when we got the constitution. It's one of the largest constitution of the world, so written constitution. So I remember also unification of the states. India, as the article 1 says of our constitution says, India is union of states. So each state was independent on that day. So we got independent on borders for each state, and states were formed. So I remember that when I hear the word republic.
ಸರ್, ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಡೇ ಅಂತ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಅದೇ ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವ ದಿನ ಅಂತ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ, ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಸಿಗ್ತದಕ್ಕೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಡೇ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
It is because on that day the constitution of India was drafted to give justice to everybody.
I don't know. I know, actually can't answer now.
It's whatever you know, it's fine. You can speak in Kannada also.
I have to think about it.
Do you know the difference between Republic Day and Independence Day?
I do. I am from post-independence era. Republic Day is when the Constitution was formed, and Independence is the day when we got the freedom and when we could say, "Go back, Britishers," and fuck.
Based on your current state of the country, do you think that India is a republic state?
I think 80% yes, India is a republic country, and we are moving towards covering that 20% as well, because now, apart from the major things that are happening, like fights because of religions, I think otherwise it's pretty much fine. Like everybody is getting their own rights, the development is happening, people are getting educated about what they should have and what they should not be doing and everything.
ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಜನಗಳು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆದರೆ ರಾಜಕೀಯದವರು ಸರಿ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಓಕೆ,
ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಂದನೇ ತಾನೆ, ಜನಗಳಿಂದ ಏನೂ ನಡೆಯಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಜನಗಳೇ ಆರಿಸಿರೋದು ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕೈತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದಾಗೈತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಲೇ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಈಗ ರಾಜಕೀಯದವ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್, ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಗಲಿ ಬರೀ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಗೂ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೀ ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ದಿರಂಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಆದ್ರೂ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಂತ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರಲ್ಲ. ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾವು ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದುಡ್ಡಿರೋರದೇ ಒಂಥರ ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವ, ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ದಿದ್ದವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಒಂಥರ ಗಣರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವ, ಆ ಥರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇದೊಂಥರ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಬಳ್ಳಾರಿ ಆದಂಗೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು.
What do you think is different about republic, a democratic republic, and some other country like UK? Do you know the difference?
Yeah, of course. Democracy, as we say, it is by the people, for the people, and to the people. It's like that. In other, we have dictatorship. We have, but I'm not for it.
Okay.
But democracy is not that ultimate way of ruling. So democracy is an alternative. The better way could be we have some learned people ruling the country. Here what happens, majority may be some poor people, they elect one poor people, okay, otherwise maybe not that educated people, so they elect the same kind of person, and they are not able to rule the country efficiently. For example, if a educated person becomes the ruler of the country, he may do it better, he may have some plans, not simply bringing out the projects which are very popular. We don't go after popularity, we have to go after the vision. Should have the vision for the country. So the rulers must act, work efficiently, and they must have that prudence vision for the country.
So, like we have different forms of government in the world, like monarchy, dictatorship, and authoritarian, autocratic. So, ours is a democracy. So, if given a choice between a democratic republic like ours or any other form of government, which would you choose and why? Like,
Being in India, having enjoyed independence in all its formats, I would always prefer being democratic.
What do you think about voting and what do you think about the leaders in our republic? Is there a fair representation?
Again, 70% yes, there is a fair representation, and the voting system is obviously. See, I can't tell that the voting system is true because it might not be, but I also feel that the decision would have happened in the favor of the people because the country is actually developing and we can see the development happening. So yes, and not only among all the leaders, maybe there are few. Obviously, there's always one black apple in a bunch of apples. So yeah, so maybe there are a few bad ones, but there are a few good ones as well.
ಜನಗಳಿಂದ ಅದೇ ಓಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮಿಂದನೇ ನಡೆಯೋದು ದೇಶ. ಆದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಓಟ್ ಹಾಕೋಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಓಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಜಕೀಯದವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ.
would you ever prefer or want to be in a place like UK where there's a democracy but there's also monarchy?
No, UK has a good democracy, but even in India, the checks and balances, whatever that is created by the constitution, it is even more better than the UK constitution. UK, there is no written constitution. In India, there is a written constitution which balances between checks and balances, and we have a better democracy than the UK. That's why I would prefer Indian democracy.